In the heart of a massive ancient forest, nestled amidst the whispering trees and rustling leaves, lived a young owl named Olive. Her feathers gleamed under the moonlight, and her eyes sparkled with the glow of curiosity. Every night, while most of her owl friends flitted about the treetops, playing games and catching glimpses of stars, Olive perched herself on the highest branch of the tallest tree, her ears keenly attuned to the secrets carried by the gentle evening breeze. "Olive, come hunt with us," called her friend Barnaby, swooping past her with a sleek movement of his wings. "Not tonight, Barnaby," Olive replied, her voice soft yet firm. "I am listening to the stories of the wind." Barnaby chuckled. "Stories from the wind? You're such a dreamer, Olive." And off he soared into the night, leaving Olive to her quiet reflections. Night after night, Olive sat under the silver glow of the moon, her heart longing to uncover the mysteries behind the wind's gentle whispers. Then, one clear night, as the full moon bathed the forest in pearly light, something caught her eye. There, at the very edge of the woods, stood what appeared to be a forgotten structure. Its roof sagged slightly under the weight of age, yet its doors were open just a crack, possibly leading to tales waiting to be told. With her mind dancing with excitement, Olive glided down to the mysterious doorway. She nudged the door a little more open with her beak. Just inside, shrouded in shadow and mystery, were rows upon rows of dusty old shelves lined with what Olive recognized to be books. She had heard of them in the wind's tale, but had never seen so many. What could these symbols mean? They appeared like stars on a dark sky, but their meanings eluded her. Olive felt her heart thump with an unlikely mix of excitement and nervousness. "Perhaps these are the secrets I've been waiting to unravel," Olive thought to herself. She peered closer, noticing intricate shapes dancing across the pages of an open book. If only I knew what these marks were trying to say. The determination in Olive's heart flared bright and unwavering. She knew, with the vastness of the forest behind her and an endless sea of learning stretching before her, she had to crack this puzzle. Already, the mysterious library felt like a second home, and it nestled into her heart as snugly as her own tree nest. "Then I shall learn," Olive whispered to the shadows that seemed to beckon her forwards. Her heart swelled with the possibility of this grand undertaking, so she turned each page gently, determined to learn the language written between the lines. She had an entire forest to help her on this quest. With wide eyes and an open heart, she began her journey into the world of stories hidden in symbols, a world that had been right before her all along. And thus Olive's journey began, leaving the chorus of the woods behind for the silent symphony of her thoughts and dreams. Though unknown and daunting, the path ahead was paved with the soft sound of owl wings and the quiet hum of her burgeoning wisdom. Determined to unveil the secrets of the library, Olive embarked on a quest that would change her world forever. Each night, she returned to the sanctuary of books, her commitment shining brighter than the moon above. She began by observing her woodland neighbors, the chipmunks that chattered amongst themselves, the squirrels with their rhythmic tail flicks, and even the gentle rustle of the leaves speaking in their own hidden codes. "Why do you watch the world so carefully, Olive?" asked Willow, an old wise owl who perched nearby in the evenings. "I think the world is speaking," Olive replied, eyes filled with wonder, "and I wish to understand its language." Willow nodded knowingly. "You have the heart of a seeker, dear Olive. trust your instincts. Night by night, Olive listened to the nightly symphony, comparing the wood sounds to the marks on the pages. The symbols slowly began to reveal their magic. She noticed how lines and circles on a page mirrored the rustling patterns in her own feathers, how points and loops echoed the sounds of the forest's heartbeat. She practiced tracing each symbol in the air with her wingtips, whispering their sound softly until they took shape in her mind. Her dedication never waned, even when her efforts seemed to falter like an unsteady breeze. One night, as an ethereal mist curled through the trees, Olive gently placed her talons on a book's thick cover and whispered its title, The Forest's First Dawn. A surge of warmth filled her. She had understood it. Triumph radiated through her soul, her heart fluttering like the pages she had turned. "I've begun to learn their secrets," Olive said aloud, her voice a melody of hope. Her perseverance and patience had sparked an ember within her spirit that shone brighter than any night star. The symbols were no longer a mystery. They sang songs of wisdom and wonder directly into her eager heart. She realized that every hour spent unraveling those cryptic pages had granted her delicate wings new strength. With newfound understanding, Olive felt a gentle responsibility growing inside her. She now held a treasure too precious to keep to herself. So, as night melted into dawn and the forest stretched awake under the sun's golden warmth, Olive called her friends to gather beneath the ancient tree. Her fellow owls, chipmunks, squirrels, and even the curious deer assembled, their eyes wide with anticipation. "Come closer, friends," Olive beckoned, her voice ringing clear and bright. "I have tales to share from the Library of Whispers." Barnaby fluttered to her side, eyes gleaming with curiosity. "What have you discovered, Olive?" he asked, his usual playful tone replaced by sincere interest. "These books hold stories of ages past, secrets of the moon and stars, and tales of forest dawns," she explained, her voice dancing with excitement. "Let me share what I've learned." As Olive began recounting the stories embedded in the books, the crowd gathered tighter, captivated by the vivid images she painted with her words. She spoke of the tree that had once been the tallest in the forest, of heroic creatures whose bravery had changed the course of rivers, and of the gentle wisdom found in the sun's arc across the sky. Her stories kindled a spark of curiosity among her friends, igniting their imaginations with the boundless wonders of knowledge. Gradually, Olive noticed the sparkle in their eyes, much like the one she had felt when she first glimpsed the library. One by one, the animals ventured to the quiet library at the wood's edge, eager to discover the secrets waiting among its pages. And together, they learned from the whispers once confined to forgotten books, each gaining a little more wisdom with every page turned. Contentment filled Olive's heart as she watched her community grow, their understanding of the world blossoming beautifully. She realized that what began as a personal quest to quell her curiosity had evolved into something much greater. Olive, the owl who in the solitude had learned to read, became the gentle guiding light for her community, nurturing a forest where knowledge carried the soft power to unite and uplift all who sought it. As the moon rose high, Olive snuggled back into the warm embrace of her tree, her heart full of joy. She knew that the gift of learning was the truest treasure, and the independence of her journey had mirrored the freedom she felt within, a truth known only to those who dared to seek it themselves. If you enjoyed this story, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content.